New day, new me. Hey friends, welcome to the final installment of a very TMI story time. For those of you who don't know, I am Onisia, writer, comedian, also known as Miss New Booty. I have a 10 million part video series where I talk about my butched butthole. It ends in a happy ending. And this is, I believe, the final installment. All right. So, quick recap. My butthole looked more busted than Lil Fizz, aka Lil Boots with the Fur. And so I got a hemorrhoidectomy. That's where they slice and dice you in the anus. Okay? It went wrong, almost bled out, went wrong, took a bunch of opioids, super constipated, auditions for bridesmaids. Um, I'm home now. I had a catheter. I saw God. He sent me back to earth. I went back. I'm like, God, really? You don't want me to stay? Because, I've been here a lot. He's like, no, girl, you fine. Go down. You're going to love your new asshole. Just wait 9 weeks. So now I am 2 weeks post the first, the second booty surgery. And I have to see the butt doc. For those of you who don't remember, the butt doc is a groupie. He a munch. Is that how you use that term? I haven't even heard this song. He was basically, I tell this man I'm a comedian. Look at me. Look at my subscriber count. At this point in time, I have like 200 YouTube subscribers. And this man's going crazy. He's like, do you know the guy from Fargo that jack off all the time? Look, I'm sorry. If you are the creator of Fargo and you're not a man and you don't masturbate every day, I'm sorry. This is not slander. This is just how I remember it allegedly from my butt doc. And the butt doc, every time I see him, he's all like, oh, so did you get any jokes? I hope you have a lot of comedy material for your comedy. But I should tag he ass in this shit so he know exactly how I feel. Okay? So now I go to see him. I am tired because it's been about 4 weeks. I've been living on laxatives. I go to shit like 7 times a day. I am like the bags under my eye because I have a newborn and a 4 year old, and a whole is just tired. When I tell you, I just spend all day, I am in bed swimming. It feels like I'm on a boat, rocking. I get up to poop. It hurts. I cry. It takes 30 minutes to an hour. Like the fastest I could get out of there is 20 minutes. And like it's just like my whole life revolve around the toilet. I don't even dare walk the 5 minutes to drop my 4 year old to school. So I make it to this appointment. I am not funny. I'm a whole completely different person. The light has gone out of me. And this N word still is like, oh man, you look so different. You're going through it. You know, like, it's so tough. I empathize with you, but I still hope that, you manage to find some material for your comedy. Like, what the fuck, dude? Nobody want to hear this shit. I put it on the internet. If it go viral, butt duck, fine. I'll thank you. I'll credit you. I'll tag you, okay? I'll tag you. Maybe you'll get some work referral. But if it's just two people watching this video, man, you can't take it back once you put it on the internet. If I ever give up being a comedian and I decide to go for a regular job, this video just gonna be there. It's just gonna be there. And then you say, Bonicia, if you don't have no YouTube subscribers, you just take it off the internet. And no, this is the type of shit that once you put it on the internet, just trust and believe is some dingleberry out there, rightfully so, who would download and repost it on Twitter or TikTok or wherever it is the kid's at. So I go to the appointment. and he's asking me, oh, if I'm having fun, laugh, comedy, or whatever. And he's all like, butthole looking great, should be 6 more weeks. Nigga, what? You tell me people has come to your office, slice and dice in 7 minutes, take some drugs for 3 days, healed in 3 weeks. Now it's been 3 weeks, and you say healed in 6 weeks. What's happening? What's happening? I leave there. I leave there. I was like, I'm never gonna see that asshole again. So I'm home. I'm recovering. The one advice the butt doc did give me, he was like, 7 times a day is too much to be pooping. Let's ease up on the laxatives. Because yeah, like after I got constipated, I was like, I never want to have this again. So I got all the flushes. So I was like, we're not gonna take any more laxatives. Um, I was feeling kind of better. One thing though, stopping the laxatives stopped that seasickness feel I had. So that was great. I get an email from my doctor's office, my primary care provider, saying that they're celebrating the opening of a new office. There will be snacks and drinks for everyone who comes to take a tour. So my husband and I are frugal jerks. You say free food, we say what up? It was a real cold day. I think it was snowing even. We was like, the weather is so bad. Nobody's gonna come to this event. We should definitely go because then we could eat more of the finger foods, right? So I pack up the boys. We show up. This place packed. Okay, this is my first super spreader event. And because I was pregnant, not just because I was pregnant, because science is real. Okay, because science is real, we have been masked up and social distancing for the past 3 years. So we show up to this event. This, when I say pack, people were shoulder to shoulder. And I thought to myself, yeah, should I leave? But then I was just like, free food. So I was like, roll the dice. If we're going to see our maker, at least we're going to get some crackers. So I show up in the office and say, oh, hey, how'd you hear about this? I was like, oh, I got an email. And then I dropped my doctor name. I was like, oh, Dr. Longnail PCP is my doctor, and this office is closer to my house, so we're thinking we should come and take a tour, learn about this new doctor's franchise, and maybe we'll become patients. Listen, I wasn't even thinking about being a patient. I'm really here for the fancy crackers and fancy cheese. Okay? That's why I'm here, right? So next thing I'm talking, next thing they say, oh, look, it's your PCP. She just showed up. And I was like, what? So that's when I realized, oh, this is a party filled with doctors. Because nobody in their right mind give two shits about the opening of a doctor's clinic. So it's just a bunch of doctors being, congratulations on your new business, man. So we have the mask on, right? And because of the mask, I've never seen the butt doc with his full face. And I also wear glasses, so even though I've seen his picture on the internet, I just, but my spidey sense says, oh crap, is that a butt doc across the room? So, because imagine it's a doctor's office, I'm standing in the patient room pretending to get some information about the clinic to justify, because I don't like to swoop directly to the free food table. Justified. When that person walk away, the butt duck cornered me, and he was like, "Hey," and I was like, "Dr. Butt Duck?" And he's like, "Hey, what's going on?" I was like, "Ah, hey," and he's like, "Oh, so I just want to know, are you feeling good? Are you like you must be feeling good since you out here?" I wanted to be like, "No, dude, I don't feel good. What I feel is inspired by free food." I feel inspired by free food. That's why I'm here, okay? And I was like, yeah. And I tried to be lighthearted, to be like, and this is a guy who destroyed my coochie and my booty. And he say hi to my son. And I realized that this guy is sauced up. He is drunker tea drunk. And he's leaning into my personal space, slandering. Eventually I say, he asked me like, so how you feel? How you feel? And I was like, oh, you're off the clock. You don't have to ask me. You're off the clock. No, this man have been cornered in a room. Asking me, no, it's okay. Tell me about your butthole. Is it healing? I know you had a rough time. I went in there and I wanted you to know that once he was on the operating table, I was like, this woman has been through so much. I'm just gonna go ahead and remove all the internal hemorrhoids, all the external hemorrhoids. We're gonna remove it all. And I was just like, huh? So not only are you trying to talk about my medical situation, you actually want me to respond to you. And he keep asking me like, so everything is good, we're good, is everything good? And I just say, be kind in public. That's why I tell him. I say, be kind in public. He's like, nobody's listening. And he's like, oh man, I bet you have some great material for your comedy. Hey, did I remember to say fuck you? I was there screaming. I was just like, HIPAA violation! HIPAA violation! I was like that meme of the guy on the train going, police! Police! Except it was me going, HIPAA! HIPAA! And this man had me locked for a hard 10 minutes, a soft 15. Eventually, I don't know how I just managed to escape. And I tell my husband, I regret everything. This man had me feeling so violated that I couldn't even eat the free food. I came there to scam and I got got. But you know what? I was too anxious to eat the free food, but I surely did fill my purse. Okay, I was like, this LaCroix, I'm gonna drink you later. Two LaCroix, crackers, Ferrero Rocher. I ate some fruit because that's really all I could get in. But I took snacks for later. When I came home in the evening, I just I just had a talk with my husband. I was just so angry. I was like, this groupie motherfucker violated me. Violation of the highest order. The highest order. He wasn't a bad doc. He just was really bad at um, helping me prepare for the experience. And also, he was too thirsty to become internet content. But I guess this is a Christmas gift. Here you go. You're on the internet now, sir. If y'all need a butt doc recommendation, I'll recommend him. I'd never go back to him. I'm I'm never getting this shit again. Is this how the BBL girlies living? because I've never had. Friends, can we be real? Everybody talk about snapback and BBLs and plastic surgery and they're gonna travel to do this shit and stuff. And I feel like I've never wanted plastic surgery except for one, to get a new butthole, and two, to have smaller feet. If they create a surgery where they could just cut your toes off, cut your foot, reattach it smaller, that's what I would get. And even though it was medically necessary for me to have a hemorrhoidectomy because it had been 6 weeks since giving birth and my booty hole was still hurting, I really was in there because I wanted to do hood rat shit. I wanted to be face down, spread wide, looking cute, feeling hot. And the price I had to pay. And realizing that I could have bled out, realizing that I could have ended up with a half done booty hole. I had 4. He took the 2 off on the left, the 2 on the right was still there. I really had to sit with Jesus and be like, God, do I finish the job? Do I finish the job or do I just live with a half done asshole? Y'all was laughing at Lil Fizz. Y'all would have been roasting me. Chestnuts roasting on an open fire? Nah. Anal hemorrhoids roasting on an open fire. I had to do it. Anyways, if you like this, feel bad for me, happy for me, buy me some ice cream. There's an ice cream donation fund on my website. I sell greeting cards. I do the comedy. Book me for your shows. If you want to be referred to the butt doc, shoot me an email and let him know I sent you. And I don't have a referral code yet. I don't have a discount code. How many hemorrhoid influencers are out there? Soon I'll start opening my videos with, hi, I'm Onicia, writer, comedian, and hemorrhoidectomy influencer. DM me for my doc recommendations for 50% off your next booty hole surgery. Anyways, it's been 6 weeks. The booty hole is booty in. Girl, Godspeed. Godspeed. Bye. I'm not a cutesy Instagram person, so you're not gonna come here to find like eyebrows on fleek or like, contour for the gods. The only contouring I got going on right here, right now is my mustache. If you actually know me in real life and you watch this video and you don't click like just because you know me and you're glad I'm alive, you're dirty. You're no good. You're dirty. Just click like, man. Like, it's totally anonymous. Like, nobody in the world going to know that you actually like this video. Don't be stingy. Just click like.
Guess who? Solo Queen. Sigma Defense. Big Blacks. Yeah.